How's it going, mates? This is Mrjacharles, and we're back with Clannad, the Japanese visual novel with the Japanese people who kind of sometimes look alright. I mean, Ibuki looks lovely, Max looks a little strange, and the men, well, they just kind of look fully blown up and shit, and it's just a bit strange sometimes. But you know what? It's fine, it's cool, I'm still having fun. Previously, we found out about Koumura sensei's past, that he was a counselor that helped delinquents, but now he's no longer needed, and he's going to be retiring soon. Now, I don't know, maybe this girl will actually help us with the drama club. That's what I want from her, but I don't know if that's actually going to happen anytime soon. Anyway, what do you think, Okazaki-san? You really can't judge a book by its cover, huh? I tell her what came to mind. Quite so. When she hears me say that, Ibuki-san smiles. Alright, cool. Was there literally like 3 or 4 scenes till I went to Sunahara's? Okay, fine, whatever. Hey, are you listening? I'm telling you, let's do something crazy right before graduation. Will I burn the school down? Koumura would love that. I want to give those rugby guys a run for their money. Yeah. I wonder how many months it's been since I had that conversation with Ibuki-san. Oh, what? Did time just randomly go forward? Alright, cool, whatever. I still remember that conversation quite clearly. How had I answered back then? You really can't judge a book by its cover, huh? What am I, an idiot? In the end, we really were just children. We wouldn't have even graduated if it wasn't for him. What, have you already graduated? What the fuck? Okay, also interesting that there's no, like, date thing up there at the top left. I don't know what the date is. That's curious. Say, Sunahara? Do you remember the day we first met? I asked that as I lied down on the kotatsu. Yeah, of course I do. You had such a crazy impact on me after all. The one who had an impact was you, by the way, not me. It was? I mean, your face was all bruised and swollen. Where's this going? Yeah, you should have seen the other guy, though. What, was he in tip-top perfect condition because you were a little pussy boy? He'd probably be dead if he was worse off than you. Fair enough. So yeah, I'd gotten in a fight with another guy from the soccer club. And then, when I was in the counselling room, that old geezer had brought you along with him. Oh, so did he, like, help us, like, meet each other? That's quite something. Yeah, I bet that Koumura was trying to introduce us. Introduce? Who and who? You and me. Why would he do that? How would things have gone if you'd been left alone after that? How would what have gone? I'm talking about you and this school. I'm asking how things would have gone if you'd been alone after that. Can't say I ever thought about that. Koumura knew. He knew that if Sunahara and I had lived our school lives separately, that we would end up quitting. That's why he introduced us. Well, that's quite nice. It's a good thing you realised that eventually. Now it's snowing. But what's the fucking date? What's fucking happening right now? When winter arrived, we became busy job hunting. It was almost like the culmination of everything we'd done until now. Sunahara returned home, hoping to find a job in his hometown. What? I was also frequented the employment bureau at school, looking for a job. In the end, Sunahara didn't come back until the graduation ceremony. We spent our final hours together, having not even had the time to do anything crazy. What's happening? Why is time giving up on us? What about all the other characters in the game? It'd feel far more like graduation if there was sakura trees here. We were in the front yard. The graduation ceremony was being held at the gymnasium. Sunahara and I had snuck out, not being able to stand sitting next to those guys. After just one more hour, we will have graduated whether we want to or not. Our time in which to do as we please will be coming to an end. We can still go over to the rugby guys' rooms and go around drawing nasty faces all over their walls, like a little dickhole, but, you know, I don't blame you. They haven't really contributed much to the story, have they? And when they get back, they'll go all scared like, eek, there's a person's face drawn on my wall. Or they'll just find you and hunt you down like a wild animal. I'm telling you, they won't sleep a wink tonight. I'll probably die of insomnia 1 week later. You know those guys we graduated today too, right? Seriously? Why? That's a dumb question if I ever heard one. Darn it, those guys shamelessly running away like that. I'm sure they'll come party with you one last time if you call them, you know. Okazaki and Sunahara. Eek! Before I know it, Koumura is standing in front of us. Man, it's just the old geezer. Don't scare me like that. Why don't you come at least for the end? The end? You mean the ceremony? Everyone's just gonna be saying stuff like the school trip was fun, and for some reason I bought a wooden sword, right? So, no way. Yeah, everyone in elementary school, that is. I said that when I was in middle school too. Yeah, over in your hometown. Hey, don't spit on my hometown. Jesus, he might actually beat me up at this rate. You two really are a pitiful pair, aren't you? Even though you are supposed to be members of society starting today. That's not gonna happen. Mate, we're gonna rob a bank, and we're gonna fucking love it, and it's all your fault. Alright, cool, just ruined my camera's focus there. It's the opposite, really. We're acting like this exactly because these are our final moments. Well, I suppose that makes sense. Well, if you should at least come to your homeroom, you'll make Inui sad otherwise. Huh? Inui? Who's that? Okazaki's girl? No, man. It's your homeroom teacher. I'll try and remember this time. Yeah, the one that didn't do anything for us, I guess. So like that'll be necessary after today, though. I feel bad for our homeroom teacher. Well, that's all I have to say. Koumura heads back into the gymnasium. That was brief. Hey, Gramps! I call him to a stop. Why did you have us graduate? Is that something that he can choose? Is he like the master of life and death or some shit? Why would we ask that to him? My own students. I think all of them as my own children without exception, he says without turning to face us. Though, in this school, there were just too many students that were a bit too excellent. So for a long time, there was nothing for me to do. However, I was glad I was at least able to take care of you two in the end. That's right. I'm sure he's been supporting us from the shadows even more than we could imagine. If you say so. And if I felt that, even more than I do now, I felt that I would keep noticing his support even in the far future. That's what I feel from the bottom of my heart. I am who I am right now because of him. You know, I'm confident we'll be able to live a better life than ever the hundreds of people here who are going to college. They will probably go through so much more trouble because we didn't go to college. But I think we'll be able to do well despite that. Do your best. That was nice. Our final homeroom comes to an end. We leave the classroom. This game's not gonna end suddenly, is it? I know there's like expansion packs and shit, but I swear if this game ends, I actually might throw a tantrum. We leave the classroom alongside our fellow classmates. Right. A huge crowd has formed in front of the school gates. They're all teachers and underclassmen. You're telling me we have to walk through all that applause? Man, this sucks. Next to me, Tsunohara sticks out his tongue. The school gates are bustling with applause and people giving us their blessings. Cool, got a few priests here. Has the Pope arrived? Juniors from the same club, advisors, homeroom teachers, they all wave to us. Koumura is there too, standing a little ways off. Nobody goes to speak to him. He stands there alone, almost like a forgotten statue. Tsunohara and I exchange glances. Well, I guess it would be good for an outro, so why not? And then, we both run over to the wizened teacher simultaneously and give him a deep bow. It was an act unprecedented in either of our lives, one that we wouldn't have done for any of our other superiors. And we both did it here for the first time. That's nice. Thank you very much. It resounds into the bright blue sky, so loudly that for a moment, it draws the crowd's attention. They were our words of gratitude for these last 3 years. See you, Gramps, take care. You'd better not die before us, alright? Don't be unreasonable now. We burn his final smile as a teacher into our memory. Like a CD, when you're trying to get your effervescence on your CD so you can play it with your disc player. And pass through the school gates. Okay. I'd actually had the support of talking to Ibuki-san on the phone at one time. At that point, Ibuki-san had told me she wanted to thank us, or us to thank Koumura-sensei. In those days, when he was in his prime, it was apparently difficult for students to show their gratitude to him. That's why she wanted us, the final students he had looked after, to give him those words. Well, that's nice. Well, it's not like Ibuki-san had coerced the words out of us. We knew that there's no meaning to words of gratitude if they don't come naturally. Right? We were his final students. Just those words that stayed with me amazingly lucidly. I wonder if we were really good enough for that. This is what Ibuki-san said in the end. It must be quite the honor for you, since you're sure to remain in Koumura-sensei's memory forever, until he dies of old age in like a month. His life will be calm and quiet from now on. And during those calm, quiet days, he'll suddenly remember his time as a teacher. And he will remember those 2 bad students that he pulled through graduation. Right, lovely picture. Look, as much as this is nice and heartwarming and slice of lifey, isn't it a bit inconsistent for you to just forget about time and just go to the end of the graduation? Whatever. Will he smile about it? Narrow those narrow eyes of his even more, so much that he can't even see anymore. Will he smile about it and be able to cherish those memories? Will he smile about it? I don't know. Maybe he will. To the end of his long, long journey. This game's been one long, long journey, but you're not going to give me a credit scene, are you? You better fucking not. No. I know you want to. I know you really want to right now. I know you want me. Right, well, I hear music, but I don't... What? What? That's where we end it? That's where we end Clannad without expansion packs. There. This is like going like halfway through fucking Captain America 2, but like, nah, we'll stop here. We're not gonna like conclude shit. There's still fucking criminals and stuff, but you know, it's all good, whatever. That is fucking so bullshit. Can I skip this? Because I'm angry right now. No, I'm actually pissed off. There are so many unsolved things. Fucking Nexus still got a fever. Fujibayashi and that other sister bitch didn't even do anything useful. I barely got to see Miyazawa, the girl I was looking forward to seeing again. And your conclusion is, oh yeah, the old man actually did a lot for us. He was in like fucking 5 scenes. And what was with that time skip? Oh, I've given up on May now. I don't want to do June. Let's just skip forward in time to winter. The end. Why? And what was the point of that pig? Did you just want like a cute companion? Good for you? No, not good for you. That was fucking terrible. How is this meant to be the best visual novel out there according to IGN? What the fuck? This is so bullshit. Oh god, really? Right, there has to be other menu stuff, or like, you know, ways I can clear up the game and actually investigate a bit, because Jesus, that can't be the end. That was dumb. How do you end? Why did you end it there? Oh, I don't care about the copyright. I'm not even gonna fucking, you know, try and steal it from you. It's not worth stealing. It's equivalent trying to steal bones in RuneScape after you kill a man. It might be good for a bit of prayer, but I know what I'm saying. Oh, is there more, is there? Oh, look, an orb. Have I got my soul? So what was the point of the illusionary world? Achievement unlocked. The first light up. What are you on about? The end of this long journey. What are you on about? What are you on about? What drugs has this game ingested? CG mode, music mode. What are you on about? What other achievements? Okay, so there's several achievements here. Complete the prologue. There must. Okay, so there has to be more. There has to be. I don't know if I should be trying to get like the expansion packs. What does name mean? Oh, I can choose my own. No, I'm fine with that. I don't care about that because that's a normal name. Okay, fine. Achievements, dang. So what's CG mode? What's music mode? CG. What the fuck is CG? Complete. What is this? What is CG mode? What's music mode? Is this where I can, like, choose the mute? But I don't have everything! I'm so confused! What's this? What is this? Okay, so clearly there must be something else I can do. That must be just like show me images or some shit. There's tons of other shit to do, but I just don't understand it. We haven't even unlocked everything in the Danganronpa. We've got barely anything. What's number 2? What's number 5? There's like a million things to unlock. Right, okay. I need to figure out what the fuck I actually need to do first. And then, I don't know, I guess we figure out, like, why this game wants to bullshit me. But that's ridiculous! Why did the game just suddenly end there? I guess we'll find that out in the next episode. But yeah, if you want to play the game for yourself, a half-baked, undercooked fucking fish, there will be a link to the game in the description down below. Without further ado, I guess, look at what's crunch until it's time. See ya!